Yay! I was able to get right on today because the last couple of times it gave me a difficult time. But hey, y'all, I end up turning the live on early today. Let me sign in. Oh no, I did not mean to lock you in here with me. Now you're gonna bother me. Oh Lord. Good old princess is here. All right. Nope, nope, that's not the one I wanted. Switch. Uh-oh. Oh, I brought the notebook. Okay. Let's see. So good evening. I'm back, y'all. I took a much needed week vacation for my birthday. So I don't know if you noticed, I got a tan. I'm a little dark. Yeah, I took a 7-day cruise for my birthday last week. My birthday was October 8th. And me and my husband, we took a 7-day cruise, and it was so fun and relaxing. And I did a lot of eating and a lot of sleeping. So yes, I won't say I'm super happy to be back, but I will say 7 days at sea, that's a bit much. Like, they have cruises that go 30 days and more. But yeah, I think I'll stick to my 5-day cruises for sure. 7 days is just a little long. After about 5 days, we kind of were like, yeah, this is a little old now. I'm ready to go. Get down, princess, please. Princess missed me a lot. And she just will not leave me alone. She's worse than usual, guys. She just will not leave me alone for nothing. What did I miss while I was gone? Anything happen? How did you guys do for last week? Anything happen? Any goals you crushed? Any new things you implemented into your business? Please let me know. Drop it in the chat. I'm gonna keep trying to get her off my lap. All right, good job. Got her off my lap. I'll give some other people time. Let me know y'all here. Say hello. Oh, my wrist hurt. Put my wrist brace on. Yeah, sometimes I have to put this on. My wrist hurts from working on the computer for almost 7 years continuously for my day job. And it seems to only hurt when I'm using the mouse. If I'm typing, it doesn't hurt. But if I'm using the mouse, it does hurt. Let me see if I can get some people on. Oh, I got 5 of you. Why I can't see nothing? Are you guys dropping anything in the chat? Or are you just watching me? It says top chat. I don't want top chat. live chat. Let me see. So I do have some topics to discuss today. As always, I always ask that you guys give me something to talk about, because otherwise I would just keep repeating myself over and over again. Talking about notary, it's only so much more that you can talk about. I talk about marketing, I talk about putting your business together, getting business, doing different notarial acts, your duties as a notary. And, after talking about all that, it's like, now what? So you guys telling me exactly what it is you want to hear from me, exactly what it is you want to get more information on, that helps a lot. Now, what I saw when I came back was payment types. Okay, what type of payments? Hi, Jay. What type of payments do you take, and what are the different forms of payment that you tell your customers that you offer, right? So for me, I've always done cash, of course. I don't do checks when it comes from my customers. Now, my clients, because understand customers and clients are two different things. When I work with my clients, like title offices and attorneys' offices, they do pay via check, and I do accept that because they are a business, versus me working just with someone like me and you, just a customer. I only take cash. I take card, and then I do tap to pay. Okay, so my phone here, I use Stripe, by the way. And with Stripe, I'm able to process credit card payments. I use invoices, and then I have them pay invoice. But I also have tap to pay, which is really cool because some people, they literally just have their information in their wallet. They have it in their Apple Wallet or their Google Wallet. And so I had more and more people asking me, can they use their Apple Wallet? And I'm like, I don't have a way to do that because I do not use a machine anymore to process payments. So I used to have PayPal when I first started because I used PayPal in a previous business. Since then, PayPal is not the preferred way that customers want to pay anymore. PayPal, they have had a lot of breaches, and they're not as trustworthy as they used to be. So people don't want to use it. Now you do have Square, and Square, they'll send you that credit card processing device where you can do the tap to pay. But Stripe, they have it where I don't have to have a device. I can do tap to pay right on my phone. I'm going to show you. Hold on. So here I have the Stripe app. Okay. So you go there. Oh man, it's going to make me sign in. Oh God. I don't think I know the info BE notary. Info at BE notary services. All right, let's see. See if I can remember. I may not be able to remember the password. Oh God. Darn. Hi, Nicole. I'm trying to sign into my my Stripe so I can show you guys how the tap to pay works. I have more and more customers using the tap to pay. And the most important thing you guys want to keep in mind is you want to give the customers what they want. All right. So if the customers are asking you, for different things, if they are within your capacity to do, then deliver. Okay. I had a lot of customers who were asking to pay via Cash App. I don't take Cash App. I don't take Zelle in my business. They were asking for, well, can they, use their phone, like the wallet on their phone, So of course I'm like, okay, I gotta do tap to pay. Let's see. All right, well, I can't show y'all because I don't remember my password. I have it saved on this phone that I'm using to go live with you guys, but I don't remember it. So in any event, when I go on here, I'm able to put their name, put their email address, because you want them to get a receipt to their email. I put their name, put their email address. I put the amount of the transaction, and because it doesn't give me an like an invoice type option where I can itemize, I put on there everything that they did with the dollar amount behind it. Okay, so and I put that in the notes. So that way they still know what they paid for, because I'm real big on that, itemizing my receipts. I don't just give them a total. They need to know what the total includes. So that's what I do. And then I hold my phone out. They hold their phone to my phone, and it says payment accepted, and we're done. Now, I will show you, I do still have the devices. I was using PayPal, and then I was using Zettle, that is also PayPal. But like I said, I don't use them anymore. I was never able to get rid of the devices. I tried to sell the devices to other notaries who may be interested in using it, and nobody wanted it. So I just have them. I had to pay for this device. You can do tap to pay on here and process credit cards. I'm trying to take this out. Yeah, see, you can slide a credit card in there to do the chip, or you could do tap to pay. Okay. And like I said, I never got rid of it because nobody wanted to buy it. I wasn't going to just give it away because I did spend money to purchase it. So I just have it. And it's Zettle. It's really easy to use. I really like the concept of it, but it's not, you know, like I said, PayPal is not the preferred payment method that customers want to use. I even had a customer get upset with me. Oh, okay. Yeah. I had a couple customers get upset with me because they thought that I used PayPal, but all I did was use the PayPal app to process cash. That's all I used. So yeah. I use Stripe only now. Stripe is what a lot of the Ron platforms use to pay you, and that's how I ended up learning about Stripe. And when I did a little bit more research, I found out that Stripe offers all of these different options. And for me, I like to keep all of my payment processing in one space. Okay, so Stripe is all I use, and it integrates directly with my Zoho that I use. Remember I told you guys about Zoho 1? And so everything is straightforward, you know? So I like that. So that's the different type of payment types, okay? Cash, card, tap to pay. As a business, I do not suggest you use Cash App or Zelle. The reason being is because you want to always make sure you're able to protect your customers' information. It's not just about you getting paid. It's about your customers' payment information being secure. Because remember, we want them to come back. We don't just want the customer to come one time. All right? So that's enough about that. Now, I also saw a question. When you get ready to go on vacation, what do you do about your business? You're going to be getting business phone calls and emails while you're gone, right? Well, if you have worked a W-2 job, then you will know, like for me, for example, whenever I take a vacation, I have to do out of office, okay? So that if I get any emails, any phone calls, I have to do an out of office on my voicemail. I have to do an out of office in my email. And it's the same thing for you with your business, okay? So before I left, I put a banner on my website that said, I will be out of the office, this date to this date, returning 2 full operating hours on this date. Okay, so everybody who went to my website, oh, I gotta disable that as a matter of fact while I'm talking. But everyone who went to my website, that window popped up first. So you already knew between this date and this date, I'm not gonna be able to reach her. I disable all of my chat, so it doesn't say I'm ready to talk or, I'm here to help or anything like that. It said chat was unavailable, okay? Because remember, I'm a one-man band. And for my phone, now, I have Google Voice, and I have done a Google Voice video for you guys if you ever want to go back and take a look at it on how to set up Google Voice. I went to the settings on my phone. Okay, this is my business phone. I went into the settings on my phone. And in the settings, it asks you if you want to forward your number to another number. Okay, so in Google Voice, the thing I love about it is that you are able to record several different greetings, okay? So I recorded an out-of-office greeting, and I made that the default. And so I went into my settings on my phone, and I think I went to General. No, I didn't. Let me see. Did I go to Phone? I went to Phone. So I have an iPhone, by the way, so I don't know about Android. Went to Settings, went to Phone, and then went to Call Forwarding, okay? So you click Call Forwarding. Okay, and you click Call Forwarding, and it says Forward To. And you can put a phone number there, okay? So I had all of my calls forwarded to my Google Voice number, and I put my Google Voice number on Do Not Disturb. And when I put the Google Voice phone number on Do Not Disturb, every phone call that comes through goes directly to voicemail. So that voicemail was coming up, letting everybody know that I was out of office. All right. Now I know you're saying, okay, well, that's for people who call, but what about people who text? Well, what I just learned today, which I didn't get a chance to do, I was trying to play around with my phone to see how I could have it automatically text people back if they were to text me, because I do have customers that text instead of call. I couldn't figure it out. But today, I found on Google that there is an app on the iPhone called Shortcuts, okay? And in Shortcuts, you can click Create Personal Automation. When you click Create Personal Automation, it gives you the option to click here for a message, okay? And when you click message, you can choose when you want this message to go out. So for me, I would have chose, let me see, message contains, right? I would choose message contains, and then I would type any keywords that I know people would use in the text message. People text me, they say, I need a notarization, I need a notary, I need document signed, okay? So I could put those key terms in there. And so when those key terms come up in a text message, they can get a text message back saying, I'm currently away from the office, these dates, I will return these dates, okay? So that's how you have to do it when you set up your out of office. You also need to go on all of your business page listings and mark yourself closed, okay? I can't tell you how much of a pet peeve it is for me to go online, find a business that offers the service or product that I'm looking for, see they're open, go to the store and they're closed. Why on earth would you not update your listing saying you're closed? Like, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person that would do that. And I know you're thinking, well, why wouldn't you call first? Because sometimes you don't have the opportunity to do that. You're just like, oh, they're open, let me go. So go to your business pages, Google, Yelp, Bing. That's the pages that I have. And I went on there and I just marked myself closed for all the days I was going to be closed. Unfortunately, it doesn't give you the option to put a date through. You have to pick every date and put that you're closed. a big pain in the butt, but that's what you have to do to prepare yourself to be out of office so that your customers are informed and they know you're not going to be available when they need you and that you will be available when you return on whatever date it is. Okay. So I hope that helps and answers that question about how to plan for a vacation when you are a one-man band like me with your business. Now, I have some other questions. That were some really good questions, by the way. All right, so the next one. How do you know when to add a new service? Okay. Now, the one thing that I try to tell people, don't just do everything. I know it's very enticing. It's like, oh, yes, I want to do this. Oh, you can do that. I want to do that. Oh. You can't do everything, okay? The reason being is because you want to make sure that you're doing something that your market calls for, okay? Supply, demand. If there's a demand for it, then you want to supply for that demand, right? So there are some services that I was offering before that I no longer offer because it's not popular in my area. I hardly get any business at all for it, okay? And I just didn't feel the need to keep offering a service that nobody was, demanding, okay? Now, if you do decide to offer a service, make sure you do your research and see if you want to do it. Just because it's in demand in your area doesn't mean it's something you want to do. You may do some research on it and say, I don't want to do that. There's plenty of things that I've done and I'm like, I don't want to do that, But for some other people, they're like, well, I like that. I'm going to do that. You get what I'm saying? So how do you know when to add a new service? Your market will tell you if there's a demand for it. For example, before I started doing apostles, I knew about them. People would call me for them. And I was getting calls quite often. And I'm like, I don't do apostles. You can go on the website and you can follow the instructions and do it. Well, the truth of the matter is some people don't want to do it on their own. That's why they're calling you. They're calling you because they want you to do it for them. And people don't mind paying you to do something that they don't want to do. All right. So because I kept getting the phone calls, I said, you know what? Let me do some research and let me see if that is something that I can see myself doing, right? So I did the research and I'm like, oh, this is easy. I watched Judy Lawrence video through the NNA. She did a video for NNA. It's on YouTube and it tells you exactly all the steps to take. It's so easy. It's because of her and that video that I was able to take her information, take the information from my state website and other state websites to put together a plan on how I was going to implement this service into my portfolio of services I was already offering. And it was super easy to do. And you can make some money doing it too. You make more than just notarizing a document. You will make some money in it. So that's why I added apostle services. I also found that people were having to go to FedEx or Office Depot to get documents copied, printed out, or faxed. And so I decided, well, why not I add that service? And then instead of them having to drive all around to do all of these different things and then come to me to get the document notarized, why don't they just come to me and I'm a one-stop shop? So that's why I added that service. So adding a new service is not based on you wanting to do it. It's based on, is it worth you doing it? Is there a demand for it in your area? If there's a demand for it, do the research, learn it. Don't just see that it's something that's trending and people are asking, and then you try to do it and you jack it all up. Okay? Because remember, bad news travels fast. So don't just offer a new service and don't know what you're doing. Do your research, please. So that's how you know when to add a new service to your portfolio. Next question. Do you have to create a business plan? No, you do not have to create a business plan. Should you create a business plan for your business? Yes. Why? Because so many people, they start this business and they do everything backwards. There are actual steps that you must take in order to get your business up and running. And people, they do things all out of order, and then they end up getting frustrated and overwhelmed. Yes, it's going to be overwhelming if you don't write it down. Just write it down. Write a list of everything that you need to do in order. I have a list. If you have not started your notary business already, I have a free list in the the Notary Education Facebook group in the file section. Okay? You want to follow it in order, and it will be a breeze, trust me. So yes, you should have a business plan. Do you have to have one? No. You could do it the hard way. But I recommend you save yourself the headache and definitely create a business plan, okay? I'm not going to go into further detail about what goes into a business plan because I have talked about it before. I do have documents on it, information on it out there in the Facebook group and even on some of my YouTube videos. Let's see. Do you have to create a marketing plan? You absolutely should be creating a marketing plan, okay? How do you know what you're marketing for? Okay, you're a notary, you offer these services. How do you know what you're going to market, how you're going to market it if you don't make a plan? So, again, do you have to have a marketing plan? No. Should you have a marketing plan? Yes, absolutely. You should absolutely have a marketing plan in place. Excuse me. Next question. How often should you update your business plan and marketing plan? You should update your business plan annually. This is the reason why at the end of every month, you have a meeting either with yourself or your partners on how your business did for the month. At the end of the year, you can go through all of those different months and see how your business did, and you can change up your market plan based on that. Updating your marketing plan is way easier than creating one from scratch. Okay? When you're creating one from scratch, you're just kind of pulling things out of the air, things that you think is going to happen, things you would like to see happen. When you're updating your business plan, you're going off of tried and true information because you have taken inventory of the analytics of how your business did every month of the year. And you can look and see what didn't work. You can look and see what did work. You can even look and see where you can add something in there. Like, you know what, I could probably start doing this and not do this anymore. Or maybe I need to do a little bit more of this. All right. How often should you update your marketing plan? Your marketing plan should be updated quarterly. The reason I don't say monthly for marketing is because it takes more than 30 days to see results when you're marketing, okay? A quarter is 3 months. It takes anywhere from 3 to 6 months to see the results of your marketing efforts. So, updating your marketing plan should be done at minimum on a quarterly basis, okay? So business plan annually, marketing plan quarterly. All right. And that was all the questions that I had given to me today. So did you guys have any questions about any of the information that I shared with you? Or do you have something new that you would like me to talk about? Drop it down in the chat. You guys have anything for me to talk about? Did you have any questions about the information that I shared tonight about the payment types and how to set up your out of office and then business plans or marketing plans? Okay. Well, since you guys don't have any questions, then I'm done for tonight. This was well, not short. It was still 30 minutes almost. But I hope you guys have a wonderful week ahead. And I will talk to you guys again next Monday. Have a good night. Bye.